BBC News. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has condemned the government of Kosovo for forcibly installing ethnic Albanian mayors in the Serb-dominated areas of the north. Mr. Blinken said Prishtina's actions were escalating tensions and jeopardizing efforts to normalize relations between Kosovo and Serbia. The US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has pushed back the federal government's debt ceiling deadline to the 5th of June. This gives the Biden administration and the Republican majority in the House of Representatives 4 more days to agree in raising the ceiling so that the US government doesn't default on its bills. The Graivoron area in Russia's Belgorod region, which this week was the scene of a cross-border incursion, has come under intense artillery and mortar shelling. Ukraine has been voted in as a member of the World Health Organization's executive board over Russian objections. Board members are usually elected informally, but this time Moscow forced a ballot, which Ukraine won by 123 votes to 13. The Belgian aid worker Olivier van de Castelle, who was held in an Iranian prison for more than 400 days on espionage charges, has arrived back home. He was released in a prisoner swap with an Iranian diplomat. The Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his rival Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu have addressed rallies in Istanbul ahead of Sunday's runoff vote. The Turkish lira sank to an all-time low against the dollar at the prospect of a victory for Mr. Erdogan. Guatemala's Constitutional Court has rejected an appeal by leading presidential candidate Carlos Pineda against his exclusion from next month's election. Mr. Pineda said corruption had won and Guatemala had been left without democracy. BBC News.